Don't make fun of Bupito now. You guys need to give him some love.
Well, that's
So
That's what
Varus's
Dirt's
job.
for.
That's Varus's
Varus.
job is to give him the
No,
love.
that's Dirt's job, not mine.
Varus is thrown butt up. I remember.
Yeah, Varus was gift wrapped for Bupito. I think he made a beeline for him.
And we are in the boneyard.
Yep.
Boneyard.
Boneyard, that's right. So
We should make Bupito go first, I think.
He does have the lance, after all.
all right. Okay, folks, let's get live. Let's get legit. We are here Thursday night, D&D with the Deadbeats. We'll get down and dirty, quick introductions, and we'll recap what happened last week in the Boneyard of Love. Hondo, you're up. You're up first.
I'm up first. All right. I'm a mountain dwarf. I'm a loyal cleric of Dumathoin. And, so that's what I am.
I moved my combat tracker. Who's up? Varus.
Yes, but we're both reader protect. What? Protector of the forest and master of the skies. What was that?
That was you reverbing there, pal. So, all right, Dirtless. Yeah.
Dirtless Driftwood, Rock Gnome Wizard, scouring the world for scrolls and tomes sent to my library.
And the Ruckus, the were
Name's
creature.
Ruckus. I'm a mountain dwarf barbarian who had one wild night.
Yeah, definitely. Can't remember any of it. And Banjo.
I am Banjo, our swashbuckling rogue gladiator. I am actually surprised. I've never seen a dwarven were-jaguar before.
There's a first for everything with this group, isn't there? So, all right. Well, they continue to find themselves out of the abyss, stuck way down in the Underdark, against their wills, so menacingly by the DM many weeks ago. I had anything better to do with them, so I stuck them down under the rug.
The deepest pit you can find.
It'll take them a little bit of time.
Yeah, exactly. That was a big old broom, and I tried to sweep them away, but they keep rearing back up. And so they are fighting their way through the Underdark and the great caverns of the Underdark, and we're still somewhat in the middle of some Theater of the Mind play over some maps for some of the random encounters that they need to go through to level up and have some fun, because we don't like the puzzles and they want to kill things, and so they just the last encounter was a boneyard graveyard setup with a bunch of non-sentient spore creatures that had been taken over by evil spores in the Underdark. And part of that encounter featured Ruckus, who has embraced the lycanthropy ways of a panther from a bite that he sustained in the lovely shrine of Tomoe-chan, that awesome module that I start DMing next Wednesday for the Yawning Portal group.
Oh yeah, I'll be there for that.
And so
I will be there for that.
that's right. Come on now, we're having some fun. So yes, the group had gotten hints of it that this was going to take place, and why not enter Boneyard Graveyard, and the death and the evil Ruckus succumbed to it and ripped off his clothes to the amazement of others that they had on, and basically ran off not howling but growling at the moon that they could not see. And about the same time, it became clear that both Topsy and Turvy had succumbed to it and changed into what were basically were-rats. And they fought off several creatures of types in the Boneyard. And then through Varus's quick thinking, a moonbeam was laid down on top of the area and then encompassed Ruckus, which then reverted him back to his true form. and with a blank memory slate to work with Ruckus. So basically, Blue Moon. Yeah, that's right. Blue Booming, and Ruckus will believe anything that he's told right now. So he's in love with Bupito. We're gonna pick. Apparently, the group wants to pick on poor Bupito. So anyway, with that being said, yeah. So here everybody want to see a good size of Bupito. Here's Bupito. See, we blow his token up.
Oh my
God. That's right. It's the love of.
If he isn't creepy enough.
Yeah, that's right.
And what did Bupito do? When Varys went prone, what did Bupito do?
Didn't he? I don't remember. What did he do?
He made a beeline for
He beelined it.
Beeline. I do not
He's
know.
a sickle bastard.
He's got his own mind. I am not in control of Bupito. Okay.
Apparently, Bupito likes blue.
He does.
Murder face.
All right, so that's where we pick up from last session. The characters know that they are continuing their travels through the Underdark, trying to get to the Dark Lake, which they believe then from there they will then start to travel up due north to get to the town of Schlubbedup. Let me bring up that. I should have popped that map up. Where's my map? Oh, that's not one. Holy moly, that's a big map. Actually, it's my map. You guys can't see out of the abyss. DM maps, and I'm looking for Sword Coast. Right. So we'll bring this up for everybody to see where we're at still. But you do know that you feel that you are getting close to the lake because of the fact that the air's gotten a little bit more damper. You feel a little humidity. You can it's almost like you can taste or smell water on the air. So somewhere close by, you're getting close to a large water.
Wow, it's so
entity.
descriptive.
Yeah, I'm making Eldith moist.
Yeah, the dwarves are fighting over Eldith. So
Hondo can have her. 100%.
Absolutely not.
Either that or Murderface can have her.
She is.
Does that mean you guys are pushing her off in the lake or whatever?
I mean, she drowns. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
There is no fight happening over her.
Can we search these crypts?
I don't know.
Did we ever
We didn't do. I thought we did.
No,
that.
Hondo just said he wanted to search the beans and all that, and then being mushroom, shroom, spore people. He was upset with me when I played him the sad song of there was no, and what was his exclamation? Oh, great! It's another hidden shrine of Tomoe-chan. Yeah, awesome.
and that was uncanny. I sounded exactly like
yeah, he did. Mm-hmm.
A little more high pitch from my memory.
That's right. But no, thanks, Dad, for the cheers there, my friend. Thanks, I appreciate it. No, dog, you're not going to kill Eldith. Okay, she's a lovely little dwarf, and she's got a lot to offer to the group. So, especially those dwarves that are very hairy and they growl a lot. So, all right, but no, you've still got there's two basic crypts that you know of. There's a small one off to the south east, and there's a little bit bigger one up to the north west. It's up to y'all whether y'all want to.
I'd like to go south.
Okay.
Go west.
What is that statue with the pond in front
Kind of
of it?
looking like in this direction.
This is just there's you all the main thing you see the structures. I think this was supposed to be a map outside, so that's just a pond. It looks like it's water, but that's just out. It's not even. It's just Yeah, it's just fun. It's just a fungus or something that's growing. That's kind of growing down into the pool that would have been there. But at one time, he would have. This map itself. Let's just say that this was some type of underground cemetery by some, a civilization or a race of some sort, and we don't know any really about it because what you encountered were what looked to be some drows, spore creatures. There were some Durgar dwarfs that were part of the group, and then there was the hook horrors that came out of the pit to the direct west.
Yeah, that's where I was going, because I wanna kind of loot those.
Mm-hmm. But you have two. Well, the bodies really don't have anything on them. There were barely clothes on them. That was what was really left of them. It looks like they had been dead or spored up for a long, long time. And Stool will tell you. Will tell Varus that there were abominations had run across, or something of some of the evils of his race probably had infected them, or he calls them what's the word I'm looking for? One second. The spores of Zagath. Is that what it is? It's a madness that can infect certain individuals. It can happen down here based on what they breathe in over time. And you guys don't forget that you also know that the magic users have felt that there is something off kilter here, that magic flows. There's a disconnect, a short circuit happening with magic and or a taint to it. You just haven't been able to really put your finger on it yet, but you do know that it can affect. There will be issues the longer you stay down here with what y'all can be able to do or not do. But that being said, Ruckus, you move over to
So you're saying we should get moving or we're gonna die?
Yeah, you get the feeling. All right. All my stuff came through the store.
Okay.
Yeah, I just incorporated Steam, but I try to buy my thing directly and do it that way instead of through the Steam client. Let me see. So the big boy. Okay, so found in the big temple a collection of, just over time, it looks like people may. Individuals or whatever, they would throw it like in wishing wells and all that, but you gather up looks to be about 240 silver pieces and 80 gold pieces from that big crypt where you're at.
There's nothing over here, guys.
Well, you either put it or I put it in the party sheet. Yeah.
Look, guys, rain is back.
What's all that change sound down there?
Yeah, exactly. And so there's nothing in the actual grave areas and all that. What you're seeing there, some have been slightly disturbed, or maybe they were fresher than others. There are tracks where all the spore individuals walked around and were just kind of shuffled around inside the fence line, because let me reveal the rest of the map, so to speak. And as that's taking place, all of a sudden you'll hear some not ruckus, but some noise coming from the southwest, and all of a sudden Topsy and Turvy come hopping over the fence line and go, "What's going on, folks?"
Those little bastards.
What'd we miss? But anyway, you have a fence line that kind of goes around part of the structure, and it looks like the spore individuals kind of stayed inside the perimeter. The other crypt you find, where is my table? It's not as wealthy. We have just 14 silver pieces. In the smaller one to the east. Let me add those in.
Can you drag me onto the party sheet?
Yeah. You mean well, you are on the party sheet. Is that not you? Let me see. That's the wrong one. That was the here. Let me okay. And let me put you on. You were somewhere. Where I don't know where you were on the map. So I just kind of. Oh, you were over here. That's right. I wasn't even paying attention, dog. Sorry, man. I'll get to you. I'll get to you in a second, pal. All right. So that's the rest of what of the area. What shall we do? And Topsy and Turvy come running up, and they kind of are giggling, and they let you know that we better get moving. They believe the Dro search party is closing in because of the time that was wasted here.
Yeah, I think we kicked their ass pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't want to meet all of them.
So we're going to continue onwards.
Are we heading north?
Yeah. What is he laughing at? What's joke? Man, hey now, watch it there, pal.
Oh, I love it.
You guys never leave us behind ever again, you little bastards.
And sometimes we can't control ourselves.
I say thanks for the hook horrors, man. That was something else.
Yeah, they were chock full of XP. I appreciate it.
See?
I don't know what you were feeding them, but dang.
Yeah.
Not our fault.
Where's the pacifist? He's over there.
They're all there in the center. Oh yeah. And he says, "Yeah, you're continuing to move north." He says, "We're getting closer to the Dark Lake, and once we get closer, where he can see the shorelines, and knowing that, then the destination you'll be turning northwest to follow along the shoreline to get into Schluberdope." So he says, and based on what Topsy and Turvy said, it's time to haul out of the abyss ass and let's get moving. And Blupito, where's Vars? Blupito, there he goes, Blupito. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that and I'm just gonna keep walking.
Yep, that's reason enough to.
And then Topsy and Turvy. So what'd you think? How was it? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun? Want to do it again?
Elvis, stay here and make sure that we're not followed.
Now look who she's next to. She's next to, oh yeah, Rub-a-dub-dub.
No, it ain't happening.
Oh, Vars, come back. Vars, come back.
Where's Banjo? Where's Banjo?
Hondo doesn't go in for the mullet.
Hey, Topsy, Turvy, get over here.
What? Not our fault. Oh, that's
We're
not
scouting
you.
out ahead of the group. Let's go.
Okay, all right, fine. Let's go. And you take off. And you proceed to continue to make your way, sidestepping deep gorges. There are, other, there's, run into or bypass several large creatures that make their way into, some, deep tunnels and passages that, it's better to move on than encounter whatever creatures they are. But just by the pounds and the pile of their poop that they leave around on, you don't want nothing to do with them. You do know that you can still feel that they were correct about the Dro contingent that you behind you. They get the feeling that it's more than just a few of them. That is a large group of them that have taken up the call of the Dro priestess to get your ass back in captivity. And so that hastens y'all even more to move forward. But then as the trip moves along, you're faced with the quandary as you cross over a gorge that ahead of you, and getting your map, you'll get it here in a sec. You come Now this is not, the intersection's not here, but what you see, y'all should see at the bottom of the map that's in front of you, you have door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3. Yes.
Get over here.
And man, Pepito don't know nothing about it, and Topsy Turvy back up and go, oh no,
Can I make a survival check? Because I'm a dwarf and I'm versed in underground maneuvers.
you see, well, okay, so what will your check consist of?
It's going to be smelling the air, trying to see if there's any fresher air or damper air because we're looking for a lake. If
What
you
it
know, if I can.
sounds like, well, you see tracks on all 3. So basically your intersection then starts to go north and it splits off into 3 tunnels, let's just say. And then you've got first tunnel's the one on the left or the west side of the map. The tunnel number 2 is the one in the center, and tunnel number 3 is the one on the right hand side or the east side of the map. Your detection will tell you that you definitely see a few times where tracks go, the track that goes into the tunnel or that way and that choice comes back. But there are some times where that track or whatever the creature was goes and then doesn't come back. And that is on all 3. The air smells about the same from all 3, except for the middle one. The middle one might have a little bit more rankness to it.
Okay.
The other ones, but you also detect what you think is you hear an echoing coming from all 3, as though there's just the sound. You can tell something's coming. There's something up ahead, but it's the same across all 3 channels. It's a deeper echo or a sound, a lower. What's the word I'm looking for? A hum that's coming from
Like a lower vibration.
Yeah, but it seems to be coming from all 3 channels. So,
Will you allow a religion check from me on the tunnels?
Varys, what kind of tracks are these? Can I assist him in a nature check to see if we can identify the tracks?
sure.
All right, I'm gonna assist you with your knowledge of all things nature and my knowledge of all things underground.
I'm not feeling nature here.
Uh-oh.
Like Banjo
Just-
listens to each of them. Does he like hear anything different coming from?
No, this is the same
What
thing that
happened?
you got knocked off, Vars. You just lost connection. You're gonna need to reconnect.
Cool. I'm still connected, but if I can re-roll, then
Yeah, it shows me that you lost connection.
Yeah, it's attempting to reconnect.
Yeah. Don't doubt me, pal. Don't doubt me.
So can I seek guidance?
Seek guidance from your. Hi, wifey poo. My wife's here. They're in out of the abyss. They're scared.
Yes.
They're scared. I scare them all the time because that's how good I am. So, yeah, she's giving me that look. All right, well, thanks for joining us now, wifey poo. Mwah! So let's Vars, are you reconnected now so you can do your nature check? Would you bring me another beer by chance, wifey poo? Eldith, would you bring me another beer?
Oh no!
Why'd you put that evil on her?
It's a famous dwarf woman that's in the game.
Oh, she's gonna beat your ass.
She just said, "Do I look like a fucking dwarf?"
You
No,
almost like
you're
that
the
we
most
see-
beautiful human ever. You are lovely to gaze upon every day.
I cannot believe this. 2 times I roll a 4.
You were 4. Yeah, you don't see
Again.
shit. Thank you. Just a beer. Thank you, sweetie. And your dogs want you. All right,
Let's
so
go to the
no,
right.
okay, so you'll see some humanoid tracks of different sizes. There is a set of in the middle. Looks like maybe a bigger set of humanoid tracks that go and don't come back. The other tracks on all 3 that go and come back for humanoid. There are a few Looks like some of creatures that live in the area, but you know, do you know all that lives in the Underdark? Who's got Underdark knowledge that might know what they're seeing? Other type of creatures, you know, padded paw types or claw makes, things like that. Some go forward, never come back. Some go, and then you see them coming back down the tunnel and going over to another tunnel. And then some just continue back down the path that y'all came from. So,
can I do my religion check though, or do you not want to have that happen?
oh no, if you want to, what are you asking, Dumathoan?
Well, I mean, we got three paths, so I'll say, you know, I'll look for guidance on which one.
All right, let's see.
Damn it. No,
Hold
forget
on.
it.
What happened?
I rolled a 9.
Let me see. Holy moly.
What was that?
That was
The dial tone, man.
it was
God's busy.
There was a busy signal that you got.
Okay, so it's between the middle path and the left path.
So that I'm still logged on.
Dirtless voted for
Okay.
all of them. He doesn't care.
I just
I changed that back. I X'd out 2 of them and I chose the middle one.
Wasn't the middle path the one that he said the rank smell was coming from?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was the only different path.
yeah, Varsh, you got disconnected again. You're having Wi-Fi
Yeah,
issues.
I'm trying to connect. It says that my username already used.
Hold on.
Banjo, what
Thank
path
you,
did
sweetie.
pick?
You're the
How do you
greatest,
do that, Rocket?
bestest ever wifey poo poo.
We'll probably have to
So,
check
middle
hold on a second.
Oh,
You're
you just
connected.
click on it
Thank you,
again.
sweetie. Mwah.
No,
Love you.
how do
I've
you
had
bring
dinner,
that
so
up?
we're good. They've been fed.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just got disconnected.
Oh, slash vote.
Holy moly, what are
And
you
then
guys doing?
After it, you put whatever.
What the hell, Hondo, you just got popped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just dropped out.
Wow, you people. Man, you got to pay your bills.
Yeah. Well, since I got the busy signal, I'll just go with the majority.
All right, so
I don't know.
someone pick me a tunnel.
We're middle. Yeah, we're going middle.
All right. What you've got is y'all proceed to move forward, and you will.
They all.
No.
Oh man.
What happens is you come up and you begin to see what is understandably a dark chasm goes down a good 70, 80 feet
Yeah, I
down.
want to go back.
And it looks, what possibly could have been an underground river type deal or something, or another tunnel, because, it's deep and it's dark, but you don't hear anything. There's no water down there, which you can definitely tell, but it's very deep.
How far across is it?
That's a good question. What have I got? Oh, actually, damn it, I didn't put a grid on here. Damn. 1 second.
So it says I'm already in. They won't let me back in.
Hold on, let me kick you. Whoa.
so abusive to us.
Give it a second, it'll clear, because, yeah, it shows you all. Oh, boy, you two are both, you and Vars, getting popped. Give it a second, because it shows you not in at all on my system.
Okay.
It's not the new patch or the new. It's so been convenient up until now.
Yeah. Okay, crosswise, you're looking at 10, 20. These are 10 foot. These are 10 feet. The squares are 10 feet for everybody. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Over 70 feet or more.
Okay.
Across.
And it's so deep we can't see the bottom.
You barely see the bottom, but it's it's about the same distance down. But it's definitely dried earth. But you can't tell what the cavern was. It may have been an underground river, whatever. It's if it was, it's dried up now. But it's definitely dark, deep, dank, and it's a little smelly in this area.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out my eagle whistle.
Oh,
and
God.
I'm going to go scout across the other side.
Oh, actually helpful if I put y'all on the damn map too, wouldn't it be nice? One sec. What the hell?
Can I have to put something on the whistle? Doesn't it taste funny?
Fortunately not.
Alright.
Alright, and there you go. I'll put the players on later. Okay. So you can move forward and you've got the edge. Y'all can you can move yourself up to the edge if you want.
I'm gonna ask Banjo if he wants to go try to booby trap the tunnel behind us to try to slow them down
Sir.
while I'm scouting out.
Yes, sir, I'll do that. I will go set up some traps.
Yeah, can you resend the map when you get a chance, Duff?
Yes, I will.
Thanks.
So these are 10-foot squares?
Yeah, roughly. But by every square you move is double. So just look at it that way. You have to shrink yourselves, but that's fine. Makes sense.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
just
fine.
did that because...
Yeah, it's easier. What is the rest of this group doing? You're down here fiddle-a-diddling around. Yeah, I get you. You've got some sound traps, some ball bearing traps. Just alerting everybody this is the way you went if they discover the traps.
Well, I'm just like digging some holes, and I'm like sticking some of the points out, the arrow points out from my crossbow bolts, the draw bolts.
Hold
Like
on,
sticking it out
Ruckus.
so they'll,
Jeez
start to
Louise. Yeah, I got you. Let me
Oh,
lock
I
the
was just
tokens.
moving myself.
Yeah.
Maybe we can... Do we have any extra crossbows? Maybe we can rig them up to shoot.
They had just the weapons that Eldith grabbed for the rest of the individuals while y'all were fighting. Wasn't anything really extra. Yeah.
Well, you can have my crossbow. I have an extra one.
Yeah, we could just rig up a couple of them or something.
To shoot, you talking about as a trap? If something, then the backside, you mean?
Like, yeah, if something like trips a tripwire or whatever, like shoots a crossbow bolt down the hallway at them.
To however elaborate, but time is money.
Okay. What do I see?
Oh, you begin to move across. You're flying across, and you're seeing, a large, deep gorge tunnel, and there are a few begin to fly. And you look down a little bit. It's deep and dark. You don't. Nothing seems to be registering life down there. You see some bones, carcasses, and then you begin to see the other side of the gorge. And you see an exit.
Is it possible for him to ferry us one by one?
No.
Yeah, I can't carry another person on top of. Actually,
Can we do? How far across is it?
Good 70, 80 feet.
yeah, I could probably carry Topsy-Turvy, Dirtless, but I definitely couldn't carry Hondo, Varus, or Banjo.
Yeah, the rest of the big creatures, anything that's below small.
But could we do a? So all you do is carry a rope, and then we shimmy across. So you carry a rope across, you anchor it, and then you shimmy.
Well, I'm sorry. Hold on. Dumbass me. If these squares are double, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's over 140 feet. My bad.
Maybe
yeah.
not.
Hey, so
Let's see if the other tunnel is there anything past this map, or is that it?
what you're detecting that it looks like the way continues on from where you're at. You haven't gone farther, but you don't see anything other than just more tunnel right now.
Okay, I'm gonna come back and I'm going to go into the other tunnel.
Did you step on the trap with the crossbow bolt? The crossbow point?
I'm flying over it.
He's cacawing, making, and it's caca, and it's echoing all through the tunnels. And they're a little despondent that it's very loud. Just so you know.
I'm gonna go down the opposite tunnel.
Yeah, I need to have someone make a suppressor for this missile.
So here's what happens over here. And now, so you here, unlock the tokens for a second. You basically, Ruckus, you come and moving forward, and then all of a sudden you see in this tunnel it begins to Y off, left and right.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna keep going straight.
Okay. Calling away, and you begin.
But I'm gonna definitely look down that left tunnel as I'm like going.
Yeah, it looks like it's just crossing over, and you know see the gorge in front of you. All right, you proceed to fly across. When you're cawing, roll me a perception check, please. Quit. Let's see. There have been basically you're paying attention and looking down a little bit, and you begin to see the landing ahead of you, but then all of a sudden the air and the area around you, as though a large creature has swooped down on top of you, and well,
What?
yeah, a large creature has moved on top of you and has
Definitely
now
is an a-hole.
yeah, and it shows up, and it, even though you really don't know, this is its form that you didn't see, hanging up in this rafter, up in this ceiling, and as you cacawed your way across the cavern, you basically let it know where you were at. Now
You were waiting for that.
Is he gonna be a were-jaguar vampire?
is well he is bit, and there's also you took 10 points of damage. When that happens, and you remember you've got 18 wounds, so that was that the 10 added onto you? Good. Okay, but also you feel the life force drain from you, and your hit point maximum just went down 10 points.
Whoa.
I also need it's just trying to, okay, so he's trying to bite you. He's got a hold of you. Basically, now he was trying to grab you. Give me a, what's the word I want to keep you cawing there? Give me a con save, would you? All right. The attack allows you were cawing, but the whistle almost went patoo out of your mouth from the
I
attack.
should have I don't get a dex saving throw against that attack?
No, you do not. Why would you think you get a dex saving throw from the attack?
because I have danger sense, and it would have given me a bonus. Because the way it reads is, I have an uncanny sense of things that nearby that aren't as they should be, giving you.
Well, I had given you a perception check to see if you knew it was coming. So let me see what the danger sense says. So make sure we play that right. That's why I gave you the ability to see.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects
It's not
that originate within
but
30.
It's not a spell. It's a creature.
Okay.
Yeah. But I make sure to remind me when that happens. So because if it's like because I'll forget if it's like a trap, and you'd be able to know that you were getting ready to step on something is basically what that's getting ready to tell you, and be able to step off of it. So I just got to remember that. No, this creature is basically in the bite that hit you from above. It was a surprise attack, and we can we're gonna have to roll initiative here now, guys. So everybody do that. You barely held on to the whistle. And it's bit you, but it was trying to grapple you, but we will play this off, as this lovely creature is there. All right, and it's going to be fur. Ooh, yeah. All right, so the boys. And Bubito, where's Bubito? They come running and where's the virus? Where's the virus? Anyway, it's going to.
Virus, mister.
Virus, protect yourself. Now, what does this thing do? Alright, it's going to try to claw at you now. What did it do? Oh boy. And now it does have you in its arm. It does have you. It has now grabbed you. And it's trying to now, it looks like what it thinks it's doing is, it looks like it's trying to move around to take you somewhere. Doo-dee-doo. Hondo, where are you at? You're way over there.
Yeah, so I don't know. But do I know what's happening?
Not from the direction and all that. Mm-mm.
All right, so let's say he's blowing that whistle, and you said it was echoing all up and down the halls. There was an abrupt stop to it?
If there was, he'd fall. Right now, he's still cacawing because the creature, when he hit it and all that, it didn't knock it out of his mouth. So he's still cacawing. But now that's all you know right now. So, and which is what is happening. He's still cacawing. Is there a difference in the cacaw? Not sure you'd be able to detect that all the way where you're at.
All right, but didn't you say that the thing latched onto him?
Thing's latched onto him now. Yeah.
All right, so the cacawing didn't stop when it latched onto him?
It's got to get to his turn.
Okay. Well, I guess then, I mean, I want to go and do something, but if my character doesn't know he's in distress, then.
Well, we would look for him if he hadn't come back yet.
Well, yeah, but I guess it's only been like 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah, he just flew off while you guys were there in the tunnel.
I got this, guys.
And Dirtless, didn't you say you were coming over here? So you're actually over in the other tunnel. Yeah.
Well, I couldn't have got there.
You were headed that way when Ruckus was going the other way.
I said as soon as Ruckus when I heard the cacawing, I was going the other direction.
Yeah, so I guess I'll spend my turn. I'll say to Banjo, hey, man, nothing could possibly go wrong if we split ourselves into 3 separate groups, right?
3 separate groups of 1 and 2 people.
Yeah. Especially with a guy like Bupito on the loose.
Yeah, Pepito murder face.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then,
I would not have gone that far into the cavern by myself. Just
That's fine. If you are headed back. Yeah, you just.
Yeah, right there.
I just know that you said I couldn't remember what was happening. You said you were going off that way, and then all right, and I'm putting our characters there, and.
So I guess I will spend my turn looking at Prince Darendel and trying to get more insight into his affliction. And then I will pass my turn.
There's Turvy. Now, hold on there. All right, so all is not lost. You guys have to have a little faith in your NPCs. Pupito.
Yeah, they've proven themselves so useful.
So competent, so able-bodied.
Especially that pacifist, man. He pulls his weight. Nobody's business.
All right, Hondo's done his turn. Varus, don't move your butt. You are right there next to Pupito.
No.
You're stuck next to him, okay?
You know, I'm really glad that you were able to befriend him.
It's almost like he purrs to Varus, like stool. Okay, I'm ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. Anyway, so yes, now, you're grappled, so you can.
I'm gonna ungrapple
You gotta
myself.
ungrapple the creature.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rage, and then I'm
Okay.
going to try to break his grasp.
Hey. Alrighty, you have broken the grasp of the Ahul.
Okay.
It
and
screeches
I'm
out
going
in
to
terror.
I'm gonna go reckless, and I'm going to target his wings.
Ooh, a called attack.
Well, that's even better, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want the wings, I'll
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm.
hold on. So
I
he's
don't want him to be immune, though.
But he falls unconscious.
well, he is immune for a moment.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to make
Ooh.
a dex check, and I'm going to grab him before he falls. And I want to get him over to this edge. I know I'm going to be descending because I'm going to be like carrying him or whatever. But
Oh, yeah,
I
the
want,
weight-
I want to get him at least down to that ledge over there.
All right, let me see. I gotta make him unconscious. And it'll be on his turn then, because you've attacked and you haven't moved yet. You've broken the grapple. It's RC Claus.
Never mind. I'll let him drop, and I'm gonna follow him down, and I'm going to tie a rope around him, and I'm going to fly to the edge, and I'm going to start dragging his
that'll
lifeless
work.
body
Well, yeah, I got
up
you.
the side.
That critical is pretty key, man.
Did you throw your damage on him yet? Rook?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Is he immune already?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. Nope.
Okay.
So then he begins to descend rapidly downwards while you are cawing above him.
Yeah, I've still got another attack, so I want to... I guess that is an attack, so I guess I have to wait. Okay, I'm going to make a perception check, and I want to try to see if this guy's got any friends.
You don't detect any other movement around you
Okay.
at the moment.
And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Can you take grappled effect off me, please?
Yes. Yeah, because I put it on. Yeah, it's because from him. See, if it wasn't, I should make you guys put it on, and then that way you can take it off. Yeah. Coolio. All right, pass your turn, please. Varus, what are you and Bupito doing? Actually, make me a perception check, Varus. Bupito's filling you up.
That's gonna be a thing now.
Yeah. So
Do I know
no, you just basically you smell what it's maybe it's trash, maybe rotten carcass. What you're smelling, a little trash. You detect. It doesn't sound like. It sounds like humming. It's a hum, but it changes in pitch every now and then. And it's not. It doesn't stay consistent. The hum that you hear. Why are you stepping away from the ledge for? Why?
because I'm going to push Bupito to the ledge.
Bupito loves his Varus. Varus is a blue.
No, I'm pushing him.
Oh,
I'm
he's
doing it.
you. Leave Bupito
How would you
alone.
murder your best friend?
I'm pushing him off.
Hey, Bupito. Bupito loves his blue Varus, his blue manly man.
What do I have to do to push him off the ledge?
You don't get to push Bupito off. The DM is not allowing you to push Bupito off because Bupito wants to torment you. What do you want to do? Leave your Bupito alone. You'll be sad, Varus. You'll be sad.
No. Kill him.
He gives you a little wink with his side eye, and he goes skipping off to the group. He says, "I'll be back."
Yeah, if you'll be dead. That will happen.
You should have Bupito give him like a magic item or be all nice to him.
I've got a magical
I don't
treat
want
for
your
you.
magic item, no.
He was
Danger.
he was so enthralled with your blue moon. It was such lovely curves to it. All right. Anyway, so while that's taking place, excuse us, stream. We are having a little fun with Varus. He's already dealt with a hurricane or two, and so we figure we're just gonna keep kicking him while he's down. All right.
Be careful.
While he's up.
Anyways, yeah, so you're over on the ledge there, and you're detecting some of the smells and the hum noise. It's but it's very faint, very faint.
Do I recognize the rhythm?
No, it just no, really don't. But it is like on the edge of your hearing that you detect it. After Bupito left you when he stopped talking.
I want to cast Thunderclap just to make some noise.
Okay.
Where
Where do you center it? Where do you put it?
in front of me at the ledge.
Well, you just make a large boom, large thunderclap noise, kaboom.
Because it's on self 5 feet radius, so I just do it on myself. Really big clap.
What was that?
That
Thunderclap.
was his thunderclap. Okay, done. Anything else?
Nothing more. Nothing happens. That's all.
Well, you don't know yet. I mean, you gotta wait till your turn. All right. Roll me another perception check, Varus. You manly man. Then you manly phobog. You happen, yeah, that's going to be pretty much, you can see that the thunderclap, all of a sudden, it comes down, and over on the far side of the cavern, down along the bottom, you begin to hear, oh, what was that? and you see a large form begin to emerge out from it looks like a hole, like a cave or something, is down there hidden very well in this bottom of the
No,
Cliff.
shit. That's not something I expected.
fee fi fo fum. I smell the blue man. You disturb me.
Well, Peter is blue.
Anyway, so yeah, he basically, you see this coming out of
Oh man, I want a piece of that thing.
Banjo Kazooie.
All right, so I've heard this thunder.
Yes, you did.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also kind of concerned about like Dirtilus and also Ruckus with his new condition being out alone. And I kind
Okay.
of bring that up to the rest of the group, like at least to Hondo and Eldith. And I'm like, so should I go and tend to the virus thing, or should I go and look for Dirtilus or Ruckus? What do you think? You there,
So-
Hondo?
Yeah, look, can we respond or?
Yeah, well, if Hondo's right next to you, sure, you can ask him. Yeah, no, I don't mind.
I'd say you Dirtilus is your concern
Alright, so
Why is that?
because Ruckus can take care of himself.
Yeah, and several others.
I have fireball.
Yeah, fireball.
Yeah, he has 3 of them.
Well, you had fireball.
Oh no, we had a long rest, right?
I don't think so.
No, we didn't. No, I don't have fireball.
Yeah, Dirtilus is your objective. Ruckus will come to us if he needs us.
alright, so then I will decide to go and avoid my traps and kind of make a dash towards Dirtilus's area to get near Dirtilus. Not Ruckus, Dirtilus.
Oh, oops. Forget Ruckus. He's got it. Well, you come running around the corner and you see Durless coming back or standing there.
I'll ask him if he saw anything yet.
Like, nothing here, but it's kind of dark, and there's nobody around, so I thought I'd.
Yeah. We'll check this side out, see if it's safe.
So yeah, there's nothing over here, but yeah, Ruckus kind of scared me blowing that whistle. We got a big army behind us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he doesn't think much.
we should probably go check
Or
around,
at all.
right?
Yeah. Oh, so you have a giant over there? Oh, cool.
Yeah, well, y'all don't know that yet, but yeah, you can thank Vars for that, as always.
Yeah, I'll go back. That's no problem.
Did he get a more map revealed on the right side?
I don't.
He
think
hadn't gone over there yet.
And I don't think he has dark vision.
I have done.
Do you?
Yeah,
He's a gnome.
yeah, 60 feet. Let me see.
He's got to
yeah,
go up.
I would have seen a little bit more.
Well,
Even
did you go over the edge? I didn't know if you went over the edge or not.
No, I didn't go over the edge. But I would have.
Oh, you're talking about from where you're at. Oh, gotcha. Yep.
Wait, but that's actually 120 feet.
Yeah, actually, yeah. See, look at you,
Ah.
cheater.
Oh,
Give me that back.
There's another cavern back there.
Cheater.
Let's not go that way.
Either way, I don't know how to climb 80 feet.
I wonder if we can lure the army into fighting this stone giant by
Yeah, that's a good idea. That would be pretty cool.
Okay, so topsy-turvy. Let's see. I want them running on each other's deal. So I think it's their turn now, but they're going to be with each other because they're usually hand and foot. But perception checks, and that was top. Where's Topsy? Perception checks. Okay, so they actually. Well, they were going to move. They actually heard noise, and all right, one's coming this way, the other one's going back. I'm going to go find the group going, uh-oh, something's wrong. Idiot's got himself in trouble again. Crap. I have to get him. We're going to have to save him again, Turvy. I know. He's an amateur.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
No, I moved their position, so it's actually going to be Dirtle's turn now.
Oh, okay.
What you doing, Dirt?
What is that screaming again?
I saw that before I left.
That's your a-hole, but I guess he's not. I'll bring it down a little. Too loud.
Well, Banjo came back for me, and he let me know that the rest of the group was in the middle, so we're gonna head back that way, and I'm guessing it'll take us a turn to get back. I don't really know how far it is.
So where are you going?
Just back to where Banjo came from, where everybody else was. I'm gonna, let everybody know that I didn't do anything, but I didn't explore much because I was all alone. And so we're heading back to the other tunnel. As far as, yeah, perfect.
Well, you'll get back to the entrance if you're wanting to go here, or you can continue on to the next one. But Turvy's running. And you hear something running from the other tunnel. You're just not sure what it is yet.
Coming our way?
Yes.
All right, then, yeah, we're going to go back as far into the group as we can.
You're fine right there. Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect.
And Stool's just boing, 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 boing. Goes, that's a big, he's telling Vars, that's a big loaf. Popito, Varus, where's my Varus? Alright, this thing's unconscious for a round. Actually, it's going to fall. It's going to it hasn't hit the ground yet, so even rushing 60 feet, so it's still getting ready to pound the ground on this next turn here. Yeah, they're running, so now he comes running up to see this happening, and Turvy comes around the corner going, oh, he got himself in trouble again. There's something up there grabbing him, fighting him. He's got to learn. You guys better come help him. The dwarf is stuck over there again in trouble. All that racket he's making, it's hurting my ears. Hondo?
All right, so how far can I make it with a dash movement? My movement is 25.
Yeah, I'm giving you a run to go down the tunnel and come back up around. That will give you your dash right there to get you into the tunnel. Coming around.
That's what I will do then.
Okay. It's theater of the mind. They don't have any minds.
Pass the turn.
Ruckus.
Okay, so
you're gonna fly over.
Has fallen to the bottom, right?
It's falling. It's still got 10 feet to go, but it's about to bounce, take some damage. But it's actually immune to the damage it's about to bounce on. So.
Okay, well,
are you gonna follow it down, or?
I'm gonna start tying the rope around it as I follow it down.
What? You're going to try to lasso it while it's falling?
Well, I figured it would already be at the ground. I didn't think we were that high, but...
no, yeah, the cavern's, what did I say, 70, 80, 60, 70, 80 feet down away, so it's still...
How many feet around do you fall? 60, right?
Well, if you're falling, yeah, if I give you your dash action without all that, then I would say it's 60 feet. So all I was saying is his next turn, he's going to bounce. He's going to hit the ground and bounce, and then you can come down there and grab him. So... if you're just going to follow him down, okay. But you originally said you were going to fly over to the edge, so you're just going to follow him down.
Yeah, well, I was going to try to drag him to the rest of the group, but
yeah, you got to wait. Yeah, he got to wait one more turn before he hits the bottom.
Okay, well, while I'm waiting for them to do that, I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah. And you see what looks to be.
Did I see anything interesting down here?
Nope.
Okay.
Some remains, some bone remains, dead carcass.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm going to come back over here to Topsy.
Well, that's each square member's 10 feet.
Yeah, I can fly 70.
Oh, okay.
All right, and I'm going to take the whistle out of my mouth and let him know that a-hole attacked me.
I bet it was an a-hole.
Um,
Well, my brother went to go get your friends. You look like you're in trouble.
Let's just head back over there. I'm going to grab the whistle again. I'm going to take off and start flying that way. I'm going to tell Topsy to follow me. Can I carry Topsy? Is he small enough?
Yeah, he's small enough for you to carry him. Yeah, he's the...
I'm going to scoop him up like, a little baby.
Yeah.
Put him in like a baby Bjorn.
Oh, my God. All right, there you go. Well, you already did your... What are you doing? Look at it. You move these squares are 10.
That's why I was trying to move myself back.
Oh. Damn.
Actually, can I dash if I don't do anything else? Like, I haven't done anything else. Can I dash?
Yeah. But I was just saying you've been back. Yeah, but you back. Okay, so you're over there. So 10.
So that was 10.
Then come over to the side cliff. 20 roughly. 30, 40, 50, 60. You're at 70 right here. Coming back across.
Okay, so I should still be able to do another 70, right? If I dash.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Your movement. Yeah. So that's just 7 squares.
Okay.
About
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So like somewhere like over here.
I thought it was in the middle. Yeah, the middle. And you're dragging him a little bit. So there you go. Okay. And then you look and you see Hondo huffing and puffing because he's horribly out of shape for a dwarf. And
it's really
lies.
He's sucking in his gut when he's around Eldith. You see him, and you're gonna want to puff his chest out a little bit.
Lying bastard.
Thanks, dog. Well, I will have to put it to good use here in a second, because this group they're gonna get into trouble.
What did you buy him? Somebody buy us something.
No, ignore, mute it. All right, pass your turn.
All right, yeah, sorry.
Not ignoring you now. That's right, dog. Varus, what do you do? You have Mr. Giant Man down there in the pit looking at you, pointing his finger, going, you disturbed my sleep.
Oh, since you're awake, can you help me get across?
Help you. Are you yelling that to him because he's far away over there?
Oh, I'm trying to make myself heard, of course, in a very calm and educated manner.
Good old Varus. You can count on him for. Hold on a second. So he is he's staring at you as when you're asking him that, and you see him take his the club that he's got in his hand, and he kind of begins to. It looks like you think he's brushing his teeth with it. He just kind of hold it, and he's kind of like, or he may like bash his face and bash his mouth with the club a little, and he hits himself a little bit, and he's brushing his teeth, and he just kind of, and he kind of looks around, and he kind of turns his back on you a little bit, and he walks over here a little, and is kind of ignoring you for the moment.
Don't ignores me. Okay, then let's just go back and see what the heck's happening back there.
I worried about you, Varus. Come next to your Bopito. we get to pick
A
on him.
stool is going to stand between me and
And
any
prepare.
kind of
Oh,
line of sight.
you get major spores from him going, whatever, pal, man. You know what? You're on your own.
Okay, I dash. I dash to Banjo.
You're right. You're there. I get you. So, you're carrying stool with you, right?
The stool is with me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Stone Giant did his deal, and Banjo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
be like,
Heaven forbid Eldrith and Seraph be at all useful.
Well, they're watching y'all. They don't, I'm letting y'all role play now. What do you want? What do you want them to do? Sarah's over there looking at it, going, none of them have been here before.
Okay.
I want them to all run over to the stone giant right now.
Yeah, they're gonna run over there and start fighting it. Yeah, no one's.
At least run away from it, for God's sake.
They're watching y'all. They're like someone's got to give them directions.
They follow Hondo. That's the direction.
They're coming along. Hondo, come back, Hondo. I worry about you. Oh my God! And
I tell
Pepito,
Hondo that there's a giant they could take care of.
what are we doing? Get me out of here! I want to leave this place. Varus, don't leave me like that.
Alright, so I will basically tell everybody we need to go and find Ruckus and Hondo. We will leave this area, but leave those traps up. So
You're gonna dash over to where Hondo went.
yes, I'll say follow Hondo. Come on, let's go. Something bad is following us.
Time is of the essence. All right, anything else? Shushar, and they'll all start moving. Dirtless.
Oh, well, I'm gonna join everybody else on their movement.
Can Varys disguise himself as a drow and attack that thing, that giant?
Well, you're not there. You can't say that.
No,
That's
that was an out of character question. I don't know if he's got the ability to.
how
to disguise
convenient. Out of character tactic question. You just got removed. You just got removed. Curse. Sorry.
As I'm moving, I want to make sure that my wand is fully charged with.
Oh, it is. It is. You got Bepito's attention all of a sudden. So your wand fully charged. I will never leave my Varus though. All right. Anyway.
I just made a proposition to Rupido. I wonder if he's gonna answer.
Yeah, but I like the Varys' idea.
Yeah. All right. So you're checking your stuff. You're checking your stuff out and moving. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Maybe like crying a little bit.
Mommy, I want to go home.
Yeah,
Mommy.
pretty much.
All right. Pass your turn. And stools are there. Bobito is.
That's pretty much what I did.
All right. So this thing hits the ground. Yeah. So it is now on the ground. Topsy and Turvy are running, and Turvy, where's he at? Yeah, he's. Yeah, I said, come on, folks, let's go. Tired of hanging out. And Turvy's. Oh, Topsy's with Ruckus. That's right. It's backwards. All right, Hondo. Yeah, you look up and you hear basically cawing, and you see Ruckus flying his way towards you with a bundle of joy in his arms.
This thing that took Ruckus's.
You don't know nothing about it. You weren't there?
All right.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you. Is that permanent?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
All right. Well, he does look like he's had half his life kicked out of him, though. So, at least do something about that.
Yeah, you don't know yet. You haven't had time to check it all out. What's happened to you? So you just know you felt your soul, your essence drained by 10 points. All right, but Honda, what do you see him flying towards you? What are you doing now?
Well, I'm going to cast a heal spell on him because I know he's half dead.
No, you don't know nothing about him.
Well, I can see he's half
you
dead. He
don't
looks like
see, like his wounds. Like,
You see
it
some
looks like
wounds.
that is-
I look
Yeah.
a little damp.
Yeah.
Cast some love on him.
All right, hang on. All right. So it's going to be healing word,
Okay.
and
No, dog. He likes topsy turvy. He has an what's the word I'm looking for? A familiarity with them. They're kin now, and I see them being tossed a lot in combat. Did you cast it yet? Oh, there it goes.
wasn't there a way to make it a higher level spell though?
Yeah, you have to hold the mouse and then right click on it to add the extra die.
Yeah, I thought I did that, but
No. Well,
right.
was it? Did you want to cast it with another D4? Is what you're saying?
No, I'll just go with that one for now.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Yep. He feels a little better.
All right, so that was a bonus action, and I'm gonna prepare Sacred Flame
Yeah.
in case I see a threat. So I'll hold an action and pass my turn.
This is funny. This is from Dog. All right, Ruckus.
All right, I am going to continue flying past
Right past him.
Hondo, but I'm going to give him the nod.
The thumbs up. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Eldith is all yours.
No,
It's
nobody
true.
wants that.
Maybe
Nobody
Ruckus,
wants that.
you'll start finding them appetizing if they're rats. Yours.
Yeah, or where are you headed to now? Back to the main tunnel or the
Yeah,
third?
back to the center tunnel.
Yeah, that'll put you back. Coming up.
No, I'm gonna yell to him. Big bad down that way.
He was cacawing. Roll me a perception check, Ruckus.
Go there anyways.
I think so. Yeah, unless he rolls high, his cacawing is going to. He just cacawed right over you as you were yelling at him.
I wanted to double move. Is that double move?
Yeah, that's
Distance?
getting him over there with the dash and all that. Yeah, it's going to put you into the tunnel way coming in, but it's
All right.
yeah.
I would have dropped Topsy over by his brother.
Whippy! That was fun. I'll do it again. Oh man, I wanna. Where'd he go? Go find him. We chase him. Grab him when he comes by. Let's both gang tackle him. I want to fly. You take his left arm. I'll take his right. All right, Vars, what are you doing? You hear caw caw, and it's basically flying over your head as you see this deranged dwarf that you're used to.
I tell Vito my proposition. If he goes and kills the giant by himself and Windy, he said,
I would never leave your side, Vars. That'd be unheard of. What if something came and attacked you while I was busy vanquishing that stone giant? I could never live with myself. Never. I will never leave your side.
Well, I can't live without you, so you can go to the giant.
Oh, Vars, this is going to go on for episodes and episodes, my friend.
I guess.
You're
that's
destined to be loved by Bupito. And then he rolls his eyes and walks off. Are you running over here now?
I need to be next to Banjo.
He's
That's
coming.
the only thing I know.
It's all right. You moved. You double moved.
Yes, Banjo, what the heck is happening? What are we doing? We just have to leave here now.
Yeah.
Dwarves don't like giants, right? Like, is that? I'm trying to remember my lore, and there's nothing in the player's handbook. I'm pretty sure they hated each other, right?
Yeah, dwarves don't like giants.
Yeah. Twitch people,
Mhm.
lore knowledgers. What do you think?
We know where jaguars
It-
don't like giant.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much anything that contains experience.
Yeah, the dwarf. Yeah, it's dwarves are a race experienced, and they basically, they don't get along with each other. And giants
Done
don't get
and
along,
heard.
and giants don't get along with dragons. He moved around, so you're fine. What are we doing, Banjo?
All right. So I'm gonna talk to Hondo. Like, hey, so should we just keep following Ruckus, see what he's gonna go do, or what do you guys want to do?
Yeah. Follow the follow the crazy dwarf. Yep.
From a distance, maybe slightly.
Yep. A little bit of a distance, but we gotta.
All
We're
right.
here. We're here to support.
All right. Let's go back to the middle fork, and we'll see what's on the end of it.
Sure, they're okay. Well, then they start turning around and start coming back. Dirt.
Follow wherever they're
You're following. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. And I'm gonna. Yeah, we know everybody knows the traps are over here. Let's just get everybody back over. You guys. All right, everybody's back over in the main hallway now. And that should. All right. Hondo.
Okay.
What are we doing? Let's go. Get us.
This is like the exact opposite of last session.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cast Healing Word on Ruckus, but I want to do it at second level.
So, healing word. Where are you at?
So I left click.
You grab the plus symbol and hold it, and you see a dice. Now right mouse click.
You should just hold it and then tell him.
Oh, you
God damn it.
man, that could have been. That was the worst effing roll I think I've ever seen. 2 1s. He went through all that trouble and rolled 2 1s.
Yeah, just tell Ruckus to fly by you and do a high five him when they cure wounds.
Yeah.
That was basically what you got right there, almost. You had extra 3 point. That was, oh my god.
I know,
It's Hondo for you. It's Hondo for you. It's about as bad as me with Tragon on Wednesday nights. Okay.
Do you have that busy signal again?
Yeah.
I want the walk walk. Give me the walk walk.
Okay, I'll give it to you, dude. Anyway, so what are we doing,
I'm going to move up 15 feet.
That's 30.
Okay, so I guess I got to be 5 feet back. And then I will prepare to unleash.
Oh, God. On what?
Whatever comes from the north.
You don't know anything's over there.
Yes, I do. I can totally see there's a stone giant.
His head is over everything.
Let's see, it's 10,
Oh,
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Alright, and actually I wouldn't have gone all the way. I would have gone to like here, and I'd be like, why are you all back here?
Crying, huddled in a corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna land probably next to Hondo. I would have landed next to Hondo once I realized everyone was like leaving, and I'd take the whistle out.
And I will explain to Ruckus that we are basically lemmings, and he's the shiny thing that we follow. So,
Right, but what are you all doing
God.
back here?
well, you went down one tunnel, so we
No,
have-
tell him about the giant.
we followed you to one tunnel, and then you came back this way, and then we followed you this way, and I don't know, man.
I said I was gonna go scout, and I got attacked by this hideous a-hole.
Yeah. There's for the record, there is a giant a-hole.
There's a what?
Yeah, up the north tunnel, or up the center tunnel here. So
A giant crazy a-hole. He's crazy too.
Yeah, that wisdom check was to see if I would be wise enough to not turn around and go fight it because of our dire situation.
I'll tell
You
hey, look,
failed.
if you could turn into say some indestructible cat-like creature at this point, that might be helpful.
No, I can't. I don't even know. I don't even fully know what happened to me last night. All I know is that there's a giant over there, and it's not going to kick its own ass.
Well, let's go do that together then, shall we?
Yeah, I'm gonna let's try to lure into tighter quarters.
Agreed.
Um,
I recommend we use Shushar.
yeah, where is that that guy?
Banjo
They're down
starts
here.
playing Bark at the Moon. Banjo.
I mean, we're either gonna fish or cut bait, right?
Yeah,
What are y'all doing now? Oh my lord. So
Banjo is playing Bark at the Moon on his banjo to help inspire Ruckus to turn into a
werecat.
Yeah.
oh, well, it hadn't been enough
It's
time
really
yet.
hard.
Yeah,
Meow.
it's well.
yeah, it's still like
You
morning
haven't.
time.
Yeah, you can feel that there's no. Because topsy turvy hear all that, and they just like amateurs. Why don't they learn? You guys, come on, we got to figure this out. Come on, Ruckus, let's go. You're
Okay,
scared of
I
a
am,
puny little giant.
I'm going to.
Come on.
I want to move my full movement speed. Let's see, it's 10, 20, 30. And then when I get to there, I'm going to use the last charge of my whistle. And I'm going to take flight.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else? Oh, you're flying over him.
Yeah, I'm flying around him. And I'm going to try working him back towards the ledge.
Yeah, he basically
Can
look
I-
at that
can-
fly.
can
It's
I-
a
can I
fly.
attack?
And he's a fly, and he's swinging. He's got a huge ass effing club that it looks like it's got a 15-foot reach on you, pal.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be up in his grill. So unless he wants to hit himself in the face with it. I'm not
He
too
might
worried
actually.
about it.
He did earlier. He thought it was a toothbrush for a little while, and then
Can I take Topsy and Turvy with me? Could I have scooped them up? Like, are they small enough for that, or can I only take one? Or
well, they're like looking at what do you want us to do?
I want them to like come with me, and we're gonna scale this tower.
Man, you look thinking we're that dumb. Kill that thing. I don't want to get stepped on. What if you drop
Yeah.
us and I fall down to the
You'll-
ground? No way,
You'll be
Jose.
fine.
No way,
I
Jose.
feel like you have enough resistance to damaging attacks.
Let's see what you can do first. I've seen you fly already. You suck.
Somebody's about to get abandoned. I'm gonna watch that damn mouth. Can I attack them or no?
You did your full. You were doing your dash movement and all that, weren't you? Your flying movement and all that. So, because I don't. So where's that whistle? I want to make sure I understand because I forget. Because you can blow it and add on your extra when you blow. You can fly twice as fast as your walking speed.
It gives me 70 feet of movement when I'm blowing it.
So, but if
I can move 30, and then if I blow it,
Yeah.
I can move.
Well,
70.
you would, but yeah, you've moved enough squares to do the movement now. So but you're still, you've got to. Oh, well, his size. Yeah, the red. You would be in the red. Okay, on the map, do you see the red outline that circles him?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that I would consider that he's not on. He's within 5 feet. That he's a large enough mass that he takes up a good part of that extra part of the square. So you would be able to try to swing at him. Yes.
I am going to do that.
Okay. Because he is this is a huge creature.
Make the Giants token like fill the whole square.
Like that.
What is his club made out of?
Looks like a big club. Could be
Like what wood?
wood or
Like a
rock.
tree.
Yeah, it looks, and it's big. I mean, he looks like this. What's this see? Yeah, we'll go with this.
Okay, so that does not look like wood. That looks like a stalagmite.
His skin seems to be of a dark gray substance.
Okay, so because I took aspect of the bear, I gained the might of the bear. Carrying capacity, including maximum load, maximum lift, is doubled, and you have advantage on strength checks made to push, pull, lift, or break objects. I want to break his club.
Yeah, but I would give that to you if you weren't flying. What are you going to use as your leverage? You know what I'm saying? Because if you're flying in the air and grab, you're trying to push on his club or hit his club. I would say that if you were down on the ground and were trying to snap it over your leg or something like that, or break it that way, that would make sense to me. But within your capacity of flying, you don't have the benefit of shifting your weight or the ability to, add power to something. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? A swing like that, you can do some damage, but your ability to break his club, I'm going to negate. I'm going to negate that.
Do I not get a strength check or a strength hit bonus on my attacks?
Yeah, well, that you get your attacks. I can't take out that if you get the bonus for the damage and all that. But I'm talking about you're already doing a special skill or something right now, and so trying to call your shot like that, I think is pushing it for me. The ability, unless you want to land and try to take him on head to head. But in the flying in the air, then you're consistent of trying to dart around and swing at him and try to hitting him that way. But trying to attack the club. I'm going to say that I'm not going to allow that right at the moment. I would say come land and grab it, try to wrestle the club from him. Because, how would you try to break it? Punching it, hitting it?
No, just with with an attack.
Yeah, I don't have a record on something like that, and so I would say, say they don't actually ever really put that into the rules, where you could actually call your shot, so it'd be something that I'm having to rule on. And with you in the capacity right now,
I'm completely fine with that rule. It makes complete sense.
All right, Varus, you see,
Puppy.
the ruckus, yeah. Yeah, keep the puppy. You have to keep the puppy. Okay,
No.
and name it Bupito. Okay,
No.
don't put the animal out. The poor little doggy. Okay, so it's sad and it's lonely and hungry. You big
him
meanie.
swim.
Yes. All right. What are you doing? You moved up and you see Ruckus attacking.
Yes, I'm trying to search for an NPC, but I can't seem to find it.
Who's
I
that?
want to know if I can conjure some kind of flying creature, CR1, but I cannot search for it.
Yeah. So okay. So no, I will pull it up. You want a? Whoops! I don't want that. We're going to challenge rating 1. What you're looking for?
Oh, they are not loaded. I want something that flies.
I've got what you say the CR was?
1.
All right, you have got Well, you got a lot of stuff if you can pull a C1. Let's see. You got a brass dragon wormling, a copper dragon wormling. There's a let's see, a fairy dragon, a giant eagle, a giant vulture, a harpy, hippogriff. It is an imp fly. Yep, an imp. A quadrone. I have no idea what the hell that is. What is that?
Since I cannot see them, I want a wormling dragon. I want two of them.
You get a copper or dragon. I mean, a copper or brass.
Can I choose one of each? Because I am going to conjure two of them.
Alright, you know what? Because you have to put up with Bopito, we feel sad for you. And so we will give you
2 dragons.
2 little wormlings have popped up in the air. And they're small.
They're not supposed to be small.
They're wormlings, aren't they? Oh, they're mediums. Medium creatures, sorry. Okay, and there they are.
Okay, when I can use them, I'm gonna use them to kill the dragon. Maybe Bupito.
To attack the giant, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Alright.
Just give me the cheat, I'm gonna use them.
They're in front of you now. Alright, well done. Okay, his turn. Alright, he swings 2. As you're flying here, I'm going to give you a little bit more fun. He's going to swing away at the ruckus. Alright, roll me a dexterity save. Holy shit. And he's got a dex check of +5 to his roll. Now, why can't I add that +5? So, there we go. Okay, so he's going to hit you with that, giving the ability to duck out of the way. That's what I'm trying to do with some of the flying, because he's a little off.
Okay, cool.
But because this is what happens when you get hit. All right, and he oh, you miss, and he's I want to hit the fly. It's an ugly fly, and he swings his club back around again, and he hits himself in the face. You dash. Yeah, and he swings and he loses his balance and he rushes and he slams into the wall here, and he gives himself, what would I roll? 3 more points of damage. Oh, that sucks. I don't like hitting myself. That was not funny. Banjo.
Okay, let's see. Alright, Banjo's gonna move to here. And he's gonna he's gonna basically use his hide as a bonus action to continue shooting him and moving into there. Into this like little corner area.
He is how tall? Let me see. I don't know if you can quite see him from back there. How tall are giants? Because that's a good question. I know he says huge. I give him a little partial cover because no, Square, because this guy's huge. As long as the way the giant moves, as long as the giant takes up all that area, he stayed within 5 feet of Ruckus. So, actually, Ruckus, you swung at him, didn't you? You bastard. He didn't he didn't move out of your influence when he ran like that. Just so you know. So the red, if he were to move far away like that, but because the red is in your square and all that, I consider that still within your influence. All right.
If I were right there, could I see him?
He's still gonna get a partial. You're gonna get you see, you got you'd only see like the top part of his head, maybe his shoulders. So if you want to take a shot, he's still got a little cover. You got because he's huge, but it's 40. How tall?
Just
Damn
a
it.
-2.
Yeah. How tall are giants?
Each subclass has a different height, I believe, going all the way up to. Like,
That's what I was trying to, but it didn't show me. Anyway, give a -2 to your shot right now while I'm looking this up.
Alrighty.
So I know they're big. 15 feet-ish, 15 to 20 feet of shot. Yeah, so even if this is a 70-foot drop and all that down there, then he's honestly only about 20 feet, maybe 25 feet tall at tops. So you wouldn't have seen him unless you stand on the edge.
Alright, then I'll move back behind cover.
Okay.
And use my stealth and pass my turn.
Okay. All right, these guys are... Let's go watch the fun. Bars, don't get too close to the mean giant.
Damn it.
All right, you got your copper dragon.
Okay, so Copper Dragon is gonna fly off and keeping his distance at 20 feet from the giant. Why he's going to use? He's going to use his breath weapon, an acid breath.
Okay. Roll this. He succeeded on his save, so he should only take half damage on that. Yep. Okay.
He's going to move a little further back.
But okay, don't remember these are 10-foot squares. So, he flies 60. Never mind, you're good. 5, 10. Yeah, you're close enough. Yeah, maybe each square is 10 feet. Thanks,
Yep.
dog. All right, and pass the turn. Is it done with him? Right?
Yeah, he's done.
Dirtless.
I'm gonna try and get up to where everybody else is at, and I don't know if I can make it there.
10, 20, 30. How far? What is your movement? 25. So
30.
5 squares. Yeah, basically 5. You're close enough. You're running. You're huffing your little feet.
And so that would be 60 feet.
Yeah, that'd be a dash you just took. Yes.
Okay, so I can't attack this round. So
That's right.
basically, I'm gonna wave to everybody and join the party.
Brass dragon.
Brass Dragon is going to do something similar. It's going to fly off, stand 20 feet from the giant, and fire his breath weapon.
So he needs to move 5,
He has
10.
to be at 20 feet.
Yeah, so you got to be in the center of a square. Then the giant would be able to. Then you've got your 20 foot, so you're good there. I know, dog. Roll your save. He succeeded on that. Okay, that was not bad damage. Almost max there.
And he's going to step back also.
In the center of a
And he ends
square.
his turn. I don't live my life on squares.
Hondo. All right. But Pito's gonna come running. I know how to keep you in line, Forrest. All right, Hondo.
All right, I'm moving up.
On up to the east side.
So that was 15. So I assume that's
30.
25-ish. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have an angle on him?
No, because he's only, even at Stone Giant, we're looking at 15, 20 feet tops. So he's down there in the pit.
So then I will.
And actually, your brass dragon's going to be down here, Vars, because to go up and all that and down into the pit is actually, he's not going to be up on this ledge.
All right, so that's a dash. So I will end my turn.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to continue to attack the stone giant.
Okay. He's got his back to you right now. He ran into the wall.
So do I have advantage?
Yeah. And not unless you don't want it. Just saying. Got hits all around there.
Beautiful.
And I'm going
he's heavy.
slide over here and try to get him to keep looking at me.
Pass your turn.
Check.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Varus.
Lost at 40 damage.
Going to stand there, and I'm going to use magic stones.
You got to move up. You got to be up at the ledge to see him.
I'm going to throw stones to the stone giant.
How far? What's your range on that?
60 feet.
You're not in range.
I'm not in range.
Because he's 70 feet down. You're 30 feet. He's 20 feet tall, and he's down in the pit, and so you're out of range.
Wow. I don't think I have anything else to do.
Your dragons are your smart shot, what you did there.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Alright. He
I'm
turn.
going to stay close to Hando and end my turn. And use dodge on myself, just in case.
He's turning his attention to the hairy fly that just swings and hurts him with his little sticky stick. And he swings and hits. Give me a dex save, Ruckus. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, I've got it. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, no, I'll get the crit here in a second. All right, Ruckus, you give me that dex check. We don't hear you if you're talking to us. Did he step away?
Oh. Who's that?
You just got hit. I need a dex check.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to somebody.
Ruckus! That's his first hit. The second one's the big boy. Oh, could be two big boys. Alright, so he gets his damage there. The second one, unfortunately, is the critical hit that dog gave me. This is gonna hurt. And, I should have run my effect, but I didn't. Let's see. Tables. Critical hit. Bank 1. Forced. Confused to make an opponent reroll at any time if you were not the target. Bank 1. Forced. Oh, really? Alright. I can make somebody reroll if I don't like it. Alright. Banjo.
Alright, Banjo's gonna come up to the ledge and take another shot at this crazy giant.
I've got your roll. I see the wild thing. I see what you bought. I got it. That'd be next.
Do you want me to do a -2 for?
No,
coverage,
he's not in cover now. But what's your range? You're shooting him with
I have my longbow.
your longbow. Then you're in range. You're fine with that then. So no, he's down there and he's down there swinging away wildly at Ruckus. Oh, really, Form? Really? Like, Ruckus needs that. Golly. Trying to give... Banjo has advantage. I bought Form. Oh, does Banjo have advantage? All right. We missed that. Banjo. Did you not know that?
I already have an advantage, though. Thank you, though.
Yeah. He had... Okay. Yeah, hold on to it. All right. Yeah, dog bought it. That's right. All right. Banjo moves back. All right.
Stealth.
Yeah, you're... Copper Dragon. Disadvantage the DM. Oh, really? Dirty? Really? Fine. Well, I've got an advantage and a disadvantage, so I get the advantage first. Alright, okay, what's the Copper Dragon doing, Varus? Varus. Don't tell me we lost him. Nope.
So does the dragon have some kind of a breath attack?
Well,
or range attack?
did it roll? It's recharge. It has to do a recharge here to see if it gets it. Breath weapon.
Yep.
All right, so he's used. Roll me. Okay, so it's your Copper Dragon, but he's got because you use your breath weapon, you've got to roll me a D6. For some reason, it didn't do it. I don't know why. It should do it on the turn. Okay, the breath weapon has not recharged. It recharges on a 5 or a 6. So, you option is only to attack him with bites. You can swing him in and get him. Yep. And
Yes,
you've got it, and you've got to. If you don't put yourself in a center of a square, you and Bobito are going to be going off to make some lovely. Hey,
Nobody wants that.
nobody wants it. All right.
wants that.
So, well, you're here, which is 30 feet. Now you've got flight. Your creatures can fly 60 feet. So that gets him in close to bite, and then he's got to move out. He can move out his 30 feet away. So that
But
moves.
if I move out, he's gonna get an opportunity attack, right?
He could, but your bite is going to, unless you keep him there, but it's still a 5-foot reach on the bite. So
I have advantage, right? Because of Lucas.
that is correct. You are flying behind him, correct? You have a hit. Okay. Anything else? Is it going to move? Can't hear you if you're talking. Did we Varus? Yep. Yeah, he just got disconnected. All right, we'll hold his dragon there for a second until he comes back. He can decide what he wants to do on the move or take the shot. Dirt.
I want to move up to the ledge and cast Scorching Ray.
Okay. What's the distance on that? Scorching.
120.
You are perfectly legitimate to cast it.
Just back.
Oh.
Holy cow.
Patoom, patoom. Oh, we got a hit on the last one. All
Finally.
right.
Pretty quick.
Okay. I'll move. Thanks, Kung Fu Carl. We'll move him up to do a bite also. with advantage. There's a hit. Alright, when he comes back here, for right now, they're just going to stay in Hondo.
Alright, so where is Ruckus? Is
He's flying around down there. He's from
he
where you're at.
down there? Or is
He is
up,
down. Oh yeah,
or-
he's down there. You have seen that the giant has been swinging at what looks to be Ruckus, but Ruckus kind of goes in and out of your sight because the giant's kind of between you and him. But you can hear the caca caca as it echoes all through the cavern here.
All right. So if he's outside of 60 feet, I cannot help him.
Yes, he most definitely is.
Okay, but the giant is within 120 feet of me.
Yeah.
All right. So I will try to cast Guiding Bolt on him. But to do it, I'm going to have to expend a 2 spell slot.
You see how bad Ruckus is to you.
Yeah, but I can't reach him.
He's further than 60.
Yeah. I got nothing that'll reach him out there.
Could hold an action.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
No doing that, Ruckus. Bad
I'm saying,
Ruckus.
I'm just
Bad
it's possible
Ruckus.
for him to do that.
Shit, he has to figure that out, not you. Shh.
Yeah, no,
Ruckus spins out of control. Ah!
Can you
Already out of control.
can you hold a bonus action?
Don't
think you
don't
can.
believe so. No,
I think
that
it's
would make
only your
sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, all right. Well, I'll play it like I was going to play it, which was to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
So it's going to be a level 2 spell slot. So if it hits, it'll
First-
be with bonus
Yeah.
damage.
Well, that's right. First, you got to do the hit. You got to roll the attack. Okay.
I got to untarget Ruckus real quick.
That would be helpful.
And it is Guiding Bolt.
I got a hit. So grab your damage, and if you're doing it for the next level, then right-click once, and it'll add the extra damage die. Now you did it. Okay. Vars, are you back yet? No, he's not back in. Okay. Go ahead, Ruckus.
I'm going to slide over to this side, and I'm going to go after him.
Doesn't a Guiding Bolt give advantage to the next attack?
Yeah, it does. It's so yeah. Let me actually.
You have what's the effect? That's it. There you go. Nicely done.
Thank you, Banjo. I forgot about that.
No problem.
So wait, what does that do?
You're going to get advantage on your
next
attack. Yeah.
So make it a big one. Oh no! That
Whiff.
is so rare.
Whiff.
That is so rare. There we go. This guy is taking some punishment.
Oh wait, I have a critical, don't I?
Yeah, you do actually. Yeah, roll it. You don't have to throw the hit; it's automatic. What we need to do is you need to roll the effect first before you roll the damage, because it could actually modify the damage on some of the effects. So I got to remember us first to start doing that more often. Oh, the target. Yeah, see, con plus your level, so you guys are 5th?
6th.
6th level.
Yeah.
So con save of a 16. All right.
Oh man.
Damn. It's still good damage.
You see
Oh,
him.
man.
Oh, he killed
His,
him.
his eyes roll up in the back of his head, and he leans back. Oh, mommy, that
I
hurt.
ride him all the way down while Kakai.
And he
I'm just holding onto his lip.
yeah, and he lands. Boom, and he's dead.
We gotta move. We gotta get across this
Yeah, we
chasm.
gotta get out of here.
All right, let's
Oh, yes,
get
my
some
giant
ropes
suppressor.
together.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm
Who's
going.
got-
I'm going
got
to
like
go to
a
the other side,
Pinton
and
or
I'm
whatever
going
it's called.
to start anchoring another rope for them to climb up
Yep,
on this side.
that's fine. And your dragons will poof. Oh, there you
Joe,
go.
you got the gear?
Yes,
How long
I
do they
have,
last, Varus? How long does your conjure animals last?
1 hour.
An hour. All right. You got some dragons for a moment. Yep.
I have a rope, but I don't think I have, or I have some pittons, yeah. So
I have
I
rope.
have a hammer.
Yeah, you have to take a couple sections of rope.
I have
I
a
have a
hammer.
hammer too. Yeah, I have a hammer.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Take some time. You get down there, and everybody proceeds to, and you make your way across. Actually, I'm gonna unlock the tokens. Y'all can get over to the other wall.
I'll check out the giant on the way across.
All
I
right.
cut Peter's robe.
Yeah. Pedo does not leave your side, Varus.
Just make him come up last, Varus. Come down.
Somebody search that giant.
Yep.
Yeah, what was that? What is someone buying now? Potion of healing for Ruckus. Oh, dog. All right.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Spin that up, Ruckus. All right.
Was
So
that
he's
2d4.
2d4 plus 2. All right. So yeah, you check. He has. You find that he's got a gold ring. It's a ring, but it's attached to his nipple, and it looks like it's worth some money. And
I'll just rip that shit out.
Yeah.
Put it in the pouch.
well, I don't have a ring, but it's just a ring. Well, actually, do I?
Nipple money.
Gold ring. Plain gold ring. There it is. 25. Done. Now everybody. Yep. And normally I would make y'all make dex checks, but God help me. All right. Alrighty.
All right. Well, this guy had to sleep somewhere, so let's go find his house.
Well, no, you did hear it was down in the bottom of the cavern down here along the wall, straight ahead. He had kind of a tarp, or like a covering that was kind of opening up a little hole down in there, and he was, he would feed off of creatures, basically, checking them out. He was, there's something wrong with the giant.
Hole.
He just had the ring on him, so that's all he had was that 25 gold ring. But you smelled dead carcasses and crap here, things of creatures and stuff. It looks like they'd come down in here or try to cross over. He basically was killing them, and because he couldn't get out, really, or he didn't try to get out for whatever reason, and that was your gift, your encounter for door number 2. What am I here? Heal Ruckus has got that advantage stuff. Oh yeah, I got two advantages and a disadvantage. All right, so yep, and then so the group moves on and comes out of the cavern and begins to continue their journey, and we're coming up on the end of the day. It has been a full day, so we need to pick. Actually, what we'll do
This is the best place to take a full rest. A 70-foot drop. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
and a giant cavern that they're gonna have to cross before they can get to us.
Yeah,
Actually, if we're gonna do it, we should. This is where we should make a stand.
Do it though.
I mean, at the very least, we should take a full rest here
I
because
agree with that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, if we hide back a little bit, I mean, I'm sure they're going to be able to track us. If we hide back up in this tunnel a little bit and stay real quiet, they'll come at us. If we can attack them while their backs are to this 70-foot drop, like, we can end it right now.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how many of them are trying to get across the chasm, though. But I agree.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like, even if they get into the bottom of the cavern and we only let 6 get up,
yeah,
how the rest of them won't be able to do anything because they won't be able to even shoot at us from that angle.
I
You
agree.
forget
It's pretty ideal.
you forget that they fly.
No,
They
they
levitate.
levitate, but that's only 20 feet.
And also, that levitate could work to our advantage because you break that concentration, that is a long way down.
Well, only if he's saying they can only levitate 20, they can't go far up, is what he's saying. They can't
I think
levitate
they can only change, like, they can only go up or down 20 feet at a time.
at a time. I'll look at it. But
well, two things that I'm thinking of makes this place ideal is that
up to 20 feet.
The guys trying to get up there are going to be staggered, and the Drow are going to be fighting in daylight because I'm going to cast that, and they don't like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. If we pull back into this tunnel a little bit and let whoever the stealthiest person is, maybe Stool, just sit up here, and you can make Varys aware whenever they come.
So if we talk to Shushar and find out how far does he think we are from his enclave?
Well, the discussion was the travel time was from where you're going to Subadop about 8 days, and it was a couple of days, half the distance. So you're still a day out or getting closer to the Dark Lake, and then you've got to turn up north. And so you have still got time ahead of you to get there.
So I kind of agree with Ruckus. We're either going to get run down on the lake, or we take a nice rest here and we meet these guys in an almost ideal ambush spot.
Unless something comes from the other direction.
But surely that won't happen.
No promises. We have no idea what you're in the Underdark, guys. So
I agree.
you have what you know as Sereth will tell you that he understands. Yeah, so you have an advantage in understanding that the Drow, if they were to come at you, if you were to believe they were come at you straight on, then you're a fool. The abilities of her and the spell abilities that she has from Loth. If you're willing to take that chance, he's moving on. Then he says he believes that the best bet to get away from this group is to continuing pushing on and make haste to get as much distance between you and them. She would have definitely sent out to other Drow parties and other city areas to be on the lookout, and so they're not going to be the only group that is coming at us. So they're definitely the ones that are hot on our heels. But if she put a bounty out on us or anything like that, which more assuredly she probably did, where our heads are marked. And so she said, best of luck to you, but he wants the hell out of here.
Well, I mean, I don't doubt him, and I don't disagree. It's just the thing is that when you are the pursued and you are rushing through unknown caverns, we have to stop and fight. They don't. They just have to follow
Yeah, you guys, you have to get it right every time. They only have to get it right once.
Well, my only thing is we were several. I don't remember exactly what you said. I'm pretty sure you said several weeks away from Menzoberranzan. So for her to even send a message, like
you got
how
you would have to think that they're drove all over the place. So she's not talking about from there, but there are other outposts. He says there's other outposts. There are other raiding groups through here. There could be one right around the corner coming this way, and we wouldn't even know about it. They're saying the best bet is to keep moving, is to move. Standing still is death here. Who knows what even other creatures are in the area? We've seen tracks of large creatures moving about. The best bet is to get to the lake. Even if that, then the lake is an opportunity to keep one side shielded off, knowing that an attack coming from that would not be Dro related, but using that as a shield somewhat.
Well, given your expertise, like, do we have time to take a long rest here, or no?
Oh yeah, it's topsy and turvy. I mean, you understand basically what's happening, but you're gaining. When you proceed to continue moving forward and keeping the distance from what you believe is the party, that you're being chased, then you're even money out and things are going on. But by the more encounters, the more detail that you get in your fights, there's some stuff that I'm doing in the background rolling on, saying how much time is being made up with the Dro party. Now, you don't know that, but Topsy Turvy knows, and the feeling that, the hanging around what just happened in the boneyard, and now this, is that's all. It was that they just feel that they're close, or it could be something else that's tracking you. You don't know that. They're just feeling they've coming out of the chains. Is that
let's go.
But now, do you have a long rest? Sure, there's long rest because they're just like you, and Sarah will tell you, Dro, can force march too. She can do that, but sooner or later they have to take rest also. They're not able to just continue on and on without rest and breaking camp and things like that. Plus tracking, if you guys have also taken the time and said we put some traps ahead, but you're trying to also cover your tracks and make sure to make it more difficult for the group to be followed. But
from what I understand, to track you have to move at half speed.
Somewhat. Well, but Dro's, you're in their territory, so they're going to be adapt to that. But also, don't forget, Ruckus, that you just spent a combat cacophony making wild noises in a cavern area, which is, I would say, was not beneficial to your situation.
Well, but if
could be anything.
If they are hours behind us, then Ruckus's cacawing.
You are thinking that they're the only damn things down in this cavern, guys. You're in the Underdark. Underdarks tell you this death to any and all creatures.
Yeah, no, and I get that, but what I'm saying is that as far as the party pursuing us is concerned, hours behind us means that the noise we are making doesn't affect them. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying is that that type of activity and all that does not benefit you trying to stay stealthy against whatever's down here in the Underdark. No, yeah,
that's all. That's all.
I realize there are other problems that are going to arise from.
Oh, you can bet on it. You can count on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've already seen it. We've already had a stone giant pop out. So, yeah, I'm aware of that.
Anyway, so the question, but long rest, you take it. Yeah, you're able to. Each day you still. That's no different from being up top. You have ability to take the rest, the 8 hours to heal up, recharge, stuff like that. It just adds a factor that I take into account based on what they're doing, and and the stuff I'm tracking. That's all.
So I would say if we take a long rest and they don't, then that's beneficial to us because they're going to be coming at us diminished, and they're going to face a fresh us. So I vote for a long rest.
I'll second that.
Fine.
Me too.
Yeah.
No,
Just
not a problem at all. Y'all are in charge.
And I think this is the spot to do it.
Banjo take first watch.
Yeah.
I'll
So
take second.
yeah, you got. Well, let's just roll it. Let's see if we need anything. You're going to pray that nothing. Oh shit! Oh God Almighty! Yeah. Shit. Here's what I rolled, guys. So, first roll, second roll, third roll.
That's good for us, right? High rolls. That's good.
Yeah, 19 or 20. 18, 19, or 20 are your random and generator.
Let's do this. I'm so ready.
We take them one at a time.
No, hold on. Well, so, what's going to happen? Let's just see what comes in first. Really?
Stone giant.
Cave.
No, let me see. What does that mean? All right. So, as you're setting up camp, and you hear from the north moving around and clinking and some grumbling, and it sounds somewhat dwarvish in nature. A group of, let's see. Oh, very nice. All of a sudden, not dwarvish, but fishish. And Shushar hears this and begins to creep up along the wall, and you hear him say some strange fishy words, and he gets a answer back. And a group of Kuatoa have come, or looks like there's about half, let's see, having half their number, so looks to be 2d4. There are 4 of them. They've got a cart with them, and he kind of makes some noises and talks to them and turns around, and he goes, "They're traders," and they are carrying provisions, such as just food items, water, torches. It's just, basic goods and all that they're making the way up and down the Dark Lake to some of the other, they've just coming around, and they're actually headed back up towards Slubadop. They're traders, they're, goods traders. If, Shushar basically comes back and says, they're just some traders. Unless somebody needs, arrow, it's your basic items. So basically have a wagon, not a lot,
Do they have a medic with them?
No, they don't have a medic with them. Sorry. No medic. Oh, but you got to do your y'all gonna have to do some extra long rest. Anyway, so unless you're really interested in messing with them, he is going to tell them to, that he gets confirmation that the Dark Lake is just inside another day ahead of us, and then we head on up towards Slubadop. So
Do they have a healer's kit?
I'll buy some arrows and bolts off him.
They have some arrows. They've got bolts, not arrows. Sorry, they have just barely enough for one quarrel.
All right.
They're basically coming back from a trading run that they did.
If you guys don't mind, I'll buy one.
Yep.
Container.
No healer's kits.
Nope. Nothing like that.
No bandages.
Nope.
You can take some of the ones out of mine if you want.
Do you have a healer's kit?
Oh, somebody bought it for me.
Well, I don't need it yet.
I have a healer's kit too.
Okay. So no, we should be good then.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I think our plan was for everyone to have their own healer's kit, and then whoever had the healing medicine skill would just use the persons who they were
Okay.
healing.
All right.
All right.
I mean, I don't mind buying them because they're crazy cheap. But
Then while where are they? Then from down below, holy crap! Well, I'm just letting you know that you're okay. What happens is that the death and the leaving the giant down there. You basically begin to see crawling along the ground. Yeah,
there's his favorite.
yeah. Basically, a bunch of them. There's several more, and they're kind of crawling around, and they're starting to consume and munch on the giant. Just so you know, there's a bunch of them down there.
But that's good for us because anything that wants to come through there has to fight those.
Yeah, there's 12 of them. No, actually, there's 18 of them.
Holy crap!
Yeah. So I'm not going to put them all on the board, but they're basically down there crunching away, slaveling away, and y'all basically just kind of roll over and go whatever. They're no threat to y'all, and that means we're out of initiative, and you will get a long rest. And when that happens, Ruckus, his hit point maximum goes back to 70.
Oh, thank God.
There you go. All right. Boom. Say long rest, and we'll proceed onward. Okay, I wasn't quite planning on this, so to get... All right, we're going to get you guys to the Dark Lake, because it's already 11, but I didn't want to start another encounter until next time. So let me see what we've got here.
What's a stone giant worth?
I won't call it yet. I'm just trying to we're just going to continue moving on. You're going to, you make haste. Everybody rests up, and Shushar begins to head you guys on out, and you continue onward through several more, nice dark deep canyons like this and crevices, and you've got a few rope bridges that you repair and then to get yourself over, and then cut the ropes, to impede the progress of the Drow contingent that behind you. Shushar, from the traders that he talked to, they had come across a couple of Drow hunting parties that are south along the lake. So they're not, they're still a few days out from you, but they were chatting with the Drow once the Drow, believed that they were early traders and all that, and they hadn't gotten any. They didn't say anything about your party, but seeing the size of the party and all that, the Kuatoa would definitely say, you won't be easy to miss out here if people are looking for you. So if the Drow are looking for you, but there are some hunting parties of Drow to the south along the lake edge. So y'all continue traveling and make some pretty good time, knowing that you've got this. You're doing your best to impede the progress of the Drow before you. And what happens is we're back on our map here, and come here. You will, oh my gosh, quit. You find yourself understanding that you are now basically, took you this way, because now you've got a good 3-day travel up, 3 or 4 day travel along the blue line. The blue area is basically part of the lake, which you happen to know is very extensive. And I'm only showing you parts of it. There's a lot of it. And Schlubadop, Slubudop, however you say that, is northward bound. All right.
Are we going that way? Is that what you're?
Yeah, that's where you're headed. You're going to be going north. You've got along the coast. You've gotten to the coastline because we made a little bit better time. The travel is, okay, so Velkenelv is the circle to the east and all that, but you had to come around what looks to be some type of forest line, but I don't know what the hell it is, but you came around and y'all made y'all's way, and you're now just to the Dark Lake edge. All right, and from there, you're now going to begin your journey northbound to get to Stubadop as quickly as you can. And we'll hold right there. I want to hold there because I'll prep a couple of more, as we've got another couple adventures and setups that have got to happen before y'all get there. So, and I don't want to start one of them to get in the middle of it because of how intense, and this next couple ones are going to be fairly big, I think. So, unless unless you want to be stuck in the middle of one of the deals.
No, I agree.
We'll hold for the moment. Then I'll cut y'all a little short tonight.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, every encounter usually takes us an entire night.
It usually does, yeah. So, and the next one's coming up. So I want to get through it completely so you understand what's happening and go from there. But we'll hold from there. But we still have. I'll make a note of it if we haven't. Or do we have the perks? Who was left? I've got my advantages, disadvantages, but I don't think anybody else has anything left. Ruckus got his heal. I got an advantage and a disadvantage. Potion, disadvantage. Critical hit was for form fitting. That bought that for me, so I already did that against Ruckus. Okay, so I think we're full up on what we're doing here. All right, folks, we'll cut just a little bit early before next week. I'll have those two. If we get through what I think is going to happen, another surprise guest will make visits. I want to thank everybody for watching. We will see you everybody back Saturday night for Force Majeure with the ladies. Vars, we're glad you're good. We're glad you're okay. Survived everything down there. Because who would we be able to make fun of if you weren't around? So, and Bupito would be upset. So, all right, folks, have a good one. Check in Saturday night, and until next week, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.